name is Caitlin, and today I'll be talking about interpersonal communication and the types of nonverbal communication. So most people are familiar with verbal communication as we use it every day to express our wants and needs, whether it's telling someone how you feel about them, or even something as simple as telling the worker at Starbucks how you like your coffee. However, some people may not be as familiar with how nonverbal communication plays into our interpersonal relationships. Today I'll be talking about the roles that nonverbal communication plays in our relationships and the different types of nonverbal communication and their different meanings. So the first type of nonverbal communication I'll be talking about is body movement. So posture, gestures, eye contact, facial expressions, and other physical movements are some of the primary ways we communicate nonverbally. The face and the eyes are very important to nonverbal communication as well, although they are not always the easiest to read. Around the world, different types of body movement can mean very different things. For example, in North America, eye contact is seen as polite, shows you're listening when someone's talking to you, while in some East Asian cultures, eye contact can be seen as aggressive or unpleasant. Another type of nonverbal communication is touch. Studies show the value of mothers holding their premature babies close to their skin helps improve physiological and cognitive development, as opposed to premature babies that are kept exclusively in incubators. Another benefit of touch occurs in health and medicine. For example, studies show that patients are more likely to take their meds if physicians give a slight touch while prescribing. Patients with dementia also saw a decrease in anxiety and dysfunctional behavior when they were given intermittent gentle touches. Another type of nonverbal communication is voice. Although voice technically is verbally used, how you say things can mean very different things. For example, if you tell someone, "You look great," compared to saying, "You look great," they mean very different things. Some factors that influence voice are rate, how fast or how slow you say things to someone. Tempo is how you emphasize different words or use pauses. Volume, so how loud or how soft you say something, and then pitch is in like how high or how low you use your voice when speaking. And tone, you can say things with attitude or you can say things sweetly, or accents as well. Depending how you use these, they can all mean very different things. Studies show that children are drawn to playmates who have similar speech styles, regardless of race or ethnicity. Another type of nonverbal communication is distance, how close or how far away you stand from someone. Distance a lot of times has a lot to do with cultural norms. In North America and Europe, it's fairly common to stand closer together, at least pre-COVID. While in Asian cultures, it's more normal to stand farther apart. We also tend to stand closer to people who we're emotionally close to, as it's usually seen as a sign of trust. While on the other hand, if someone that you aren't emotionally close to invades your personal space, it's seen as threatening. So time is also a big factor in nonverbal communication. In North American cultures, it's very important. Being punctual and on time to things, as well as following schedules, are all things that we hold in high regard. While in South America cultures or in the Mediterranean, they tend to be more flexible with time and schedules. The last types of nonverbal communication I'll be talking about is physical attractiveness and clothing. Studies show that men and women that others see as attractive are rated as being more sensitive, kind, strong, sociable, and overall more interesting. However, beauty can have its negative side effects. Other studies show that interviewers may turn down highly attractive candidates if they're perceived as threats. Clothing also is a big factor in communicating non-verbally. We can use it to hide our problem areas or accentuate our assets. It can be used several different messages, such as economic level, educational level, trustworthiness, social position, sophistication, economic background, social background, level of success, and moral character. Dressing more formally can enhance perceptions of credibility and expertise. Students tend to believe a presenter is more credible if they dress up for their presentation. Also, clothing can be seen as different things in different cultures. Some Americans may look at hijabs or headscarves as a way to oppress women, while women who wear hijabs may see it as a way to express their Muslim identity and protect them from sexual objectification. What could possibly be offensive in one culture can be seen very different in another. So today I talked about nonverbal communication, how it plays into our interpersonal relationships, some different types of nonverbal communication, and how nonverbal communication differs in our different cultures. Thank you.